Feenstra, Wednesday the 26th of October for GetReadyToRock.com. Talking to the bass icon, founder member, singer-songwriter, general guiding light, yes, Mr. Chris Squire.
Good evening.
Live at Gibson Guitars, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we're surrounded by some of the best actors in the business and one of the best bass players in the business. Sitting here actually holding an 8-day tour sheet of, yes, first UK tour for many years, Chris. Are you surprised that you're touring again and that the band is still as one?
We were here, I think, weren't we, in 2009?
But it's good that we're touring again, that you've got the band together again in a new format.
Yeah, that's right, this time out it's going to be Jeff Gallen's on keyboards. He's rejoined the band for the Fly From Here album, which is the current album.
Quite so.
And
which we're here to talk about in a moment.
And of course Alan White, Steve Howe, and myself, and our new vocalist Benoit David.
Who's Canadian and played in a...
He is Canadian.
A Yes tribute band. And
he's a French Canadian too, isn't it?
Absolutely. Fiercely independent.
Yes.
But a great singer.
Yeah, it's a very good singer, yes.
And a singer worthy of John Anderson's...
yeah, well, he does manage to pull it off, yes.
Yeah. But the more general question I was asking actually is, are you surprised that Yes is still going full stop?
Well, yeah, I am. When we first started in 1968, that was around the time that the Beatles' career was winding up, so their visible success period, I suppose, was from Love Me Do in 1963 to 1969. So I would have thought back then when we started Yes, wow, if we could have a 6-year career, that would be fantastic.
Yeah. That's the question, yeah.
But I would never have even wagered a guess that we were going to still be an entity 43 years later.
But talking about the Beatles, your actual background or the stuff you liked was harmonies, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And that kind of stuff. It's something that Yes has always carried through with them all the years.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, are you the reason for that, apart from John down there?
No, I don't think. I was in a couple of choirs when I was younger, so I was.
But you never lose, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. I learned a lot about harmonies and top lines and bass lines and all kinds of musical little gifts. But when we started Yes, I met John and we put the band together in the first place, one of the things that we did think would be a good idea, one of the things, but the blueprint for the band, right, was that we would have good harmonies and good vocals and also be accomplished instrumentally too.
Which of course you are.
So,
you set the standard for so many people.
Yeah, so we, whereas a lot of bands used to be, like for instance Keith Emerson's, the Nice were great instrumentally, but they were a bit a bit low on the tone pole with the vocals. Even though Lee Jackson's a very nice man, but so it wasn't always, the two things didn't always go together, and so I think we were possibly one of the first bands to put that together. The idea.
No, quite so. Groundbreaking. I want to ask you about the album, but we should talk about the dates, and I'm going to read them out for people that want to know about these things. We've got the starts on Tuesday the 8th in Cambridge, Record Exchange.
Yeah.
Wednesday the 9th, City Hall, Sheffield. The 11th, Birmingham Symphony Hall, which is a great room. I don't know if you've already
I've been there.
Yeah. 12th, Glasgow, Clyde Auditorium. 13th of November, Manchester Apollo, which is another Yes stronghold, I seem to remember. 15th, Brighton the Dome. 16th, Bristol Colston Hall. And the London date's the 17th at Hammersmith Apollo.
Oh, I think we'll be exhausted after that.
Now, thinking about all the years of the band, I mean, obviously you're going to be playing stuff in the new album. What else can people expect? What have you picked for this tour?
Well, for the last couple of years we've been, we've been out there touring. We've been working with a guy called Andy Clark, who's been doing video for us.
Okay. Yeah.
So part of our show at the moment is a lot of video stuff, basically. You know, that goes along.
Did he do the clip that went out with the single? The one about the airplane?
Oh no, he didn't do that. That was a mad idea of Trevor Horn's, actually.
That was clever, very clever, Trevor. Yeah.
But he's our on the road guy who does the video screens, and but he's put together a lot of interesting content.
A kind of multimedia thing now.
Multimedia, indeed, yes.
Yes, in the 21st century.
Yeah, that's right.
So the suite that we should talk about, the Fly from Home suite.
Fly from here.
I beg your pardon. Yeah. Glad you're on the case. Goes back to 1980 or so.
The original song does, yes.
Yeah.
And then a couple of the other additions that we knitted together with it to turn it into a suite were written back then too. A couple of the things were Bubbles things that never got used.
Well, I was going to ask you that.
Yeah.
And so at some point you must have said to yourself as a band that you were quite happy for the Bubbles thing to become part of the Yes fabric.
Well, sort of. Well, I mean, Trevor is a bit like a sixth member of the band anyway. I mean, he sang in the album on drama with Jeff Downes, of course.
A well-received album.
A very good album, and of course it sort of it was really interesting because obviously the Buggles at that point were like a major pop band. So I think it must have been a bit strange for any fans of theirs to think, oh, hold a minute,
or indeed Yes fans.
or indeed Yes fans, sure. It was one of my madder ideas, but it did work.
But he did update the style and get more focus.
Yeah, something like that. Because we were started writing together, and it was a very creative period. And Fly From Here was destined for the album, but back in those days, as we all know, you couldn't get more than 20 minutes of good quality sound, and I decided.
And I guess it wasn't the right time for it either.
Well, it would have been, but it just wasn't enough space to put it on. So we did. So it never got beyond the demo stage.
Yeah.
And so then later on, when I met with Trevor a few months ago before to ask him if he was interested in working with us again as a producer. Because he'd also been involved, of course, with 90125 and Big Generator in the 80s.
Both of which did well.
Both of which did well. And so he's been a bit in and out through the years. And so when we got together to start talking about working together again, he brought this track up and said, do you remember that track that didn't go on the drama album? Maybe we should try and revive that.
And that was the starting point for the new record.
Starting point for the new record. And of course, first of all, he wasn't really committed to wanting to do the whole album.
Right.
So we said, well, let's do that track first, see how it goes. And it went very well. So then, then we decided to join forces and do the whole album.
At what point did it become?
Well, at that point, after we recorded that section of it again, we just started talking about it, and this might be good if it can turn into one of those classic, long form pieces of music.
And having done that, you didn't have to bring Benoit into the equation.
Yes, well, I was always a bit worried, knowing that Trevor can be a little fierce as a producer, that there might be problems. But in actual fact, they got on very well, and they both did a great job on the vocals together.
Well, was it the case that you had to almost school Benoit into a kind of Anderson way of singing, or did he just follow the material?
Well, strangely enough, on this album, he sounds a bit more like Trevor than he does John.
Which I guess is due to the material.
Yes, it is.
Interesting.
Yeah. And he's somewhere between the two of them, actually. But I know Trevor worked very hard with them to get really good vocal performances.
And does having a new person like that in the band give you fresh impetus? And
I was encouraging him also to get involved in writing. He said to me, I've never written, I don't really know if that's my forte. And I said, give it a go and see if you can. And he did end up coming up with a chorus, and and some lyrics and stuff like that. So he's put his toe in the water now.
He's becoming more part of the band.
Yeah.
Thinking about the individual tracks like Madman and the Screams and Bumpy Ride, they kind of remind me of that era of Gentle Giant and Toll.
Yeah.
Does it reflect the fact that they came from that era? Is that?
I suppose.
Yes, obviously did, but.
Yes, did. The funny thing is, funny you should mention Toll, because there is one track in 5/4 on the album. That is was very indicative of a Toll track.
Yeah.
But
I guess it's that connection with how it used to be. I mean, it's
rock, come from that era, and we're never going to.
And you also sing a great lead vocal on The Man You Always Wanted Me to Be.
Yeah.
And you harmonise with David on there as well.
Yeah.
There's a different approach in both of that.
Well, we did try it the other way first with Ben Moore singing it.
Yeah.
And Trevor said no, he preferred me singing it. So I wrote it. I mean, maybe that's why. So, but
it's a superb effort.
It's came out well, isn't it?
It's excellent.
Yeah.
Very contemporary, strong vocal. I mean, you didn't have any trepidations about doing it, obviously.
No, well,
you do a lot of background vocals, of course.
Normally, I've done that with Yes over the years, but in the last few years I've become a bit more confident about doing lead vocal stuff. I went out and did a tour with the Sin, my old band.
Yes.
It was a sort of a bit of a throwaway project in a way, but then I did get into a bit more of the actual singing lead vocal bits here and there, and so I've gotten a bit more used to that. And you may know or not know that I just finished an album with Steve Hackett too.
Wow. What's that called?
It's called Squack It.
Okay, I did ask. Yeah. Going back to the record, the use of an overture and a reprise of the theme tune, is that to give the whole thing flow?
Yeah, well, that was, we had that piece of music, and it is part of the third section of the suite, where it has vocals with it, but then when we'd done that, we thought, that might just be a good bit of, intro music.
Yeah, which it is.
Yeah.
And Sad Night at the Airfield has got a beautiful Spanish guitar introduction, of course, and then you've got this kind of quiet loud divide. And the question I'm going to ask you is, the quiet and loud thing is very much what a lot of contemporary indie bands do. Do you see yourself as an influence in that respect? Because yes, I've always worked on dynamics down the years.
We have always worked on dynamics. So you're saying it's come round again?
Well, absolutely, but in a different form. It's now called indie bands or indie rock or whatever. But you're still in. Which leads me on to the next question, which is, do you feel kind of validated the fact that both yes music and quality music and prog rock in general is still out there and selling units worldwide, despite the fact that the media and various other people have written it off?
Well, people say it's written off, it's been written off, but there again I'm also told that it's having a big revival, so maybe we're lucky that we got a new album out.
An album worthy of leading the vanguard, as
yes.
Yeah. A couple of more tracks from the record I'd like to talk about. Life on a Film Set and Hour of Need.
Yeah.
They're both full of kind of strong melodies and lush harmonies, which yes are well known for. I mean, was that a conscious attempt to go back to what your strengths as a band were and are?
Well, I don't know. Once again, that Life on a Film Set was a demo that Trevor and Jeff had done.
Riding Tide.
Riding Tide. Yes, what it was called. And we developed it and changed it into this. Obviously, you're familiar with Riding the Tide. I'd never heard it before.
Well, I wasn't familiar with the song, but that line just hit. I thought I know that from somewhere, and I did look it up, and it makes a connection. But it's another example, I guess, of the way that Bubbles and Yes have coalesced and come up with something contemporary.
Yeah,
which is probably what nobody would have ever thought of.
No, nobody would have in their right mind.
So we started this interview with the live dates. You're going to have this audio-visual splash.
Yeah.
Is that going to be in one whole block, or is it going to be two sets? How do you
I think think we'll probably just play one show. I prefer doing it that way, honestly. Although sometimes we get a natural break if Steve does an acoustic thing. We haven't exactly programmed the whole set. We're going to Portugal on Friday to rehearse for the tour, and we'll figure out then.
And we did mention the acoustic track on the album, of course, which is another one that Steve always seems to pull out a hat.
Yeah.
Every album.
Oh yeah, we'll probably do that on the tour.
Oh, okay. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Two more things. You're signed to an Italian label, Frontiers.
Yes.
As are quite a few other your contemporaries, like Asia and whoever else. Do you think it's a reflection of the fact that progressive music has gone worldwide now, and it's probably as popular in those territories as it is in the UK?
Well, yeah, your Italians and your Germans as well have always liked your prog rock.
Very much so, yeah.
And the French as well, actually. They're pretty big fans of Yes. In fact, Yes sold 1 million singles of Owner of a Lonely Heart in France.
Amazing. It's a romantic song, you see, the French love that. But I also noticed with the release of the album, the new album, it went out in different territories at different times. Does that reflect that?
I have no idea why.
Okay, right.
I think really that's just a business schedule.
Okay. And finally, on the production side of things, you use a digital audio workstation, which is a thing that quite a few people. Does that change the actual tone of the thing and the sound?
I tend no, there's no tapes. No, it's all done in the computers now.
Does that put pressure on you as a working musician to nail it down?
Well, I don't know. I think basically, obviously, Trevor and his team of people have got this down to a fine art, really. And I think they've got probably the most sophisticated equipment over there at Psalm, and it's probably the version that doesn't make it sound naff.
One more question I have to ask you that the fans have asked, which is, given the fact that, if I'm correct, John Anderson and Oliver Wakeman both worked on the album originally and then left, does that mean that you scrapped what they did and started again? Is that
John didn't work on this album. No, not at all. No, this album we started from scratch in the spring of 2010, and then of course we did do some songs, other songs prior to me hooking up with Trevor, because we did some demos in Phoenix where I live, and and then we, then out of those demos I went to see Trevor and said, have a listen to this. Do you fancy working on this? And that's then, of course, that developed into maybe we should look at having Jeff back, and maybe we should try a couple of other ideas that are different from some of them. So there wasn't anything wrong with a lot of the other stuff we did, but Trevor just thought.
But when they came on board, it was almost like going back again, or a contemporary version of what you used to be? Or?
Well, sort of. Well, yeah, I mean, it was a team that always worked together. So,
Well, we look forward to the tour. One more time, I'll give you the first one, which is Cambridge, the 8th of November, and the whole thing rounds off the 17th at the Hammersmith Apollo, which is going to be a great night.
Yes.
It's been Pete Feenstra at Gibson Guitars with Eric Harvey on the camera. One more time, thank you to Chris Squire for doing it.
All right.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.